breakfast. I'm here to tell you why. Listen, why Man United are going to finish in the top four, fam. I'm talking that talk. I feel this confident. By the end of my speech, bruv, you will be like, you know what? I believe you, blood. That's it. Chest, big chest, went out, went gym. Hear me. Let's go. You know what? One of the first reasons I'm saying that Man United will finish in the top four. The injured players are returning. The injured players are returning, people. You seeing what happened? Wan-Bissaka pulled up. Yeah, we said, oh, hold on. Is that what it could be like? Is that what it could be like? But just imagine, not only Wan-Bissaka returning, you will see Lissandro returning to this team. Lissandro, fit, on form, on fire, Lissandro. Luke Shaw. These are big players to return. Now, Ahmad comes back. We don't know what Ahmad's going to be, but I'm talking about solidifying the back four. Already, we're playing with a little bit of solidity. We're playing with a, I'll say we're getting stronger. I would say we're at the back. We are getting stronger. Yes, we will get tested against the better teams. But Man United with Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, this is our first team centre back. This is our first team back four pairing. This is it. Now, Man United have started this season without their favourite players in the back four. This is serious. Like, you got Johnny Evans, Maguire, Delo, Reguilon. That's not a Man United back four. I'm sorry to tell you. Plus Onana, who was new. That doesn't make any sense. So that's the first thing. That's the first little point I'll make why I'm saying that we finish in the top four. Again, the Ahmad thing is interesting. It is interesting. Can he answer the question? Can he get involved on the right-hand side? That's the big question. We'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. But already we're starting to see different little pieces how Man United are trying to move forward. Moving on from that, yeah, I will say this. Falling out of Europe. Now, I know some people won't be happy with me talking about, you know what, Man United not playing Europe. Some people already heard this and thought, oh my God, you're stressed. What do you mean falling out of Europe? The whole point is to get into the top four, to be in Europe. But I'm saying with the start that Man United have had, what is the point? What is the point getting to the Europa? Like, silverware is good. Silverware is good, yeah. But then we got bigger issues. We have to kind of, you know, strip this team down and know who the real players are. Know who's really serious. One game a week. That's where we need to get to. Man United, one game a week. If we fall out of you, because I don't know if we're going to get them results away from home. I don't know if we can go to Galatasaray with the current mentality that we have. It's unlikely. It is. With the type of, it's very unlikely at the moment, you know. So you're like, well, definitely don't end up in Europa. It's no, I don't want to do Thursdays and Sundays to the end of the season. I'm sorry to say it. I think this is the best shot for Man United. You know, we give it out, we just don't end up in Europa. That's what I'm saying, and this will boost our chances for a top four finish. Now, another thing that we have to look at is the rival injuries. The rival injuries are stacking up. Trippier. Disgrace, absolute. Trippier.
You're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Getting up to the fans and being like, we got injuries. What do you expect us to do? We expect you to win, blood. We're talking about coming from Tyneside. They're talking about getting from Geordieland all the way to Bournemouth, fam. Nah, not acceptable. The fans have a right. The fans have a right to say, listen, this was a long trip. I hear it. But the B team, the B or C team, you lot somehow beat Man United. So what the hell's going on? Why are you losing to the Cherries? Fans well in his rights. I think, again, and you know the streets, had Rashford, had who can I think of? Had Maguire, had Bruno gone over and said to the fans, got injuries. The world would have fell down. There would have been think pieces upon think pieces. It would have been ridiculous in the papers. They would have lost their minds. They would have went crazy. That's nuts. Nope, not having it. Not having it at all, bruv. Should have won. Should do better. So they got injuries. Another team that's got injuries, Spurs. We're talking about Maddison. Could be January. They got some issues. They're not going to be the same team. Spurs, they're known. What? Their first 11 is their best side. Now, let's see how good he is. Let's see what, because again, with this back four, with Dyer in them, man, with this as the back four, mate, and Spurs have got some nasty games coming up. Even if I had the time to look at Spurs' fixtures, I haven't got time right now, but we've already seen it, yeah? Spurs right now, They don't like it. Team is crumbling. Team's crumbling apart. Let's go. Spurs fixtures. Actually, you know, I'm going to have a look. Who's Spurs playing next? Spurs, Man City next. After wait, Spurs next couple games. Sunday, Aston Villa. Next game, Man City. Game after that, West Ham. Game after that, Newcastle. We could see Spurs falling. These 3 games, crazy. London. I've got a nice London derby, and Spurs versus West Ham. You know, we don't need to be told anything about that fixture. Tottenham, bro. Newcastle. I'm telling you now, they can be drawn into something nasty. And Spurs, when their bums are gonna go, fam. If they're gonna go, diarrhea all over the place. That's who Spurs are, bruv. Bottle jobs, fam. Spurs will always be Spurs, bruv. Original bottle jobs, fam.
You are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
Listen, couldn't hold it together against Wolves. We're talking about. Yeah, Mr. Unbeaten. Well, look at you lot now, fam. Good. Keep it moving, fam. Another thing, Aston Villa, really, Aston Villa's the interesting piece. But I'm going to look at Aston Villa, how I look at Brighton. You know, I feel like it should be a full storm. While I rate the manager, I think he's good. I think there's some quality in that team. I'm hoping for the natural fall away, you know, and they end up in the Europa League places. Don't get me wrong. They've been on fire this season, and the manager's doing a great job. I can't deny it. But I feel like it's a long season and things happen. Like everyone was licking De Serbi's bum, bruv. You lot were licking. Man United fans, far and wide. Where are you now?
You are an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat.
What's going on with De Serbi? Look at the form chart. Go and check. Again, Man United's worst start ever. Man United ravaged with injuries. De Serbi's below us. Make it make sense. But that's our new manager. Sit down, bruv. Yeah, I said it. Sit down. That's right. Again, you don't want to wax lyrical. And then after now, all of a sudden, but De Serbi's is at a smaller club. Shut up, bruv. You weren't saying that when it was winning, fam. There you go. He falls out with players too. But then we're original, straight to, this is us, bruv. Imagine he came to Man United and no wins in 5, bro. What are you lot saying now? Sack him. Sackable offense. The way our fans move, so this is what I'm saying anyway. Listen, the main thing about Man United is somehow, some way, yeah, we're a formed team. How? That's the part I don't understand. So Man United, we're winning ugly. Somehow we're winning, and we're winning ugly, but you know what I mean? The ugly duckling don't stay ugly forever, bro. That ugly duckling turns into a swan. The swan, the transformation is gonna come, bro. The transformation is there. It's there to see. You know, and I believe, yeah, this season that even the players that win, whoever wins the league this season, there's not gonna be a big points differentiation with the teams. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be quite tight to see who wins the title. But then what's really going to happen is in that top 4 race, a lot of teams will take points from each other. A lot of teams that are challenging, you know, you'll see some crazy results in this battle quest for top 4 right now. Now, it's a bit shameless that this is what Man United are talking about. But guess what, guys? This is where we are. This is where Man United are right now. Winning ugly, 1-0s, getting, I think we've been a bit resolute at times, but we're somehow winning. And guess what, guys? The people that are scoring the goals is not even the strikers. Now, let the strikers get in on the act. Højlund, let him get in on the act. He needs one. As soon as Højlund scores, the floodgates will open. You know, it's like London buses, bro. You wait for a long time and boom, they all turn up. They're all there. I'm telling you right now, Højlund will turn the corner. Rashford will turn the corner. Bruno, you already see him creeping around the corner. Gully creeping around the corner. Bruno looks like he's got his mind right. He looks like, you know what, ready to play football in his position. And the last thing I will say about why I think we're going to get into the top 4 is I believe that these players will settle. We've seen what's happened with Onana. It wasn't a horrid start to life at Man United. Onana, like it or not, he's settling. He's settling. He's feeling a part of the team. He's getting stronger, wiser in his position. And I really believe in what Onana's doing right now. I feel like, you know, when the ball goes to him, I'm not nervous. When there's a shot on him, I'm not nervous. The same way it's taken Maguire bare years to settle. It's taken him years to settle. But Maguire, on form, he's playing probably some of his best football we've seen from him at Man United. That's true. That's facts. You might not like it, but again, even the partnership of like Lissandro, Maguire, don't mind it. I will not mind it. I won't. At the moment, that's what it's looking like it's going to be. Varane struggling to stay fit. Unless Varane can get his act together and play like week in, week out, which we don't really see because he's got that biscuit gene similar to Martial. We know he's going to break down at some point. We know, like, you know, every day with Varane, recovery sucks. You know, it's the classic car, you know, but he will play his part. He can help out the team, but it just is what it is. Casemiro to come back into the fray. I'm telling you, man, Man United, watch out for us. It's like banter aside and this, that, and the other, but like somehow we're still in the shot. We're still there. Like as bad as it's been, we are still there. As bad as our front forwarders have been, and that will come. That's the main part. We're finally creating chances. The last two games we create chances against FC Copenhagen, against Luton. And I know the level of competition, but you can only play what's in front of you. And everyone goes onto this thing, if we play a big club, you're going to lose. Well, guess what? In the Premier League, you don't play. Every team's not a big club. Simple as that. We know who the big clubs are. That's why it's called the top four. Yeah? And then there's everyone else. So literally, yeah, you're going to play the big clubs twice a season. Deal with everybody else and try to win those big games. Simple as that. Simple as that. Handle your business. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Let me know if you agree. I'm feeling spicy this morning. I am feeling real spicy this morning. Spurs, how are you? Yeah. Chelsea, you done your thing yesterday. Can't lie. Still low. We're Chelsea in the league. Still below us. Hey, all the deserve you bum lickers, fam. Dead. You man were going crazy. Good. In your face. Yeah. About.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky then.
None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb.
Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.